We begin tonight with two young parents overwhelmed by grief after their 4-year-old son lost his life to a reckless driver. This happened around 11 o'clock last night in Roseville. The dad was driving home from work with both of his kids in the car when a driver blew a stoplight and T-boned them at an intersection.
7 Action News reporter Jim Kurtzner talked with the family about their devastating loss. He joins us live now in Roseville with the very latest. Sad story, Jim.
It is indeed, Dave. This is the intersection where it happened, Masonic and Little Mac. As you said, police are looking into who may have run the red light. Was it the driver possibly under the influence? The dad just left work, picked up his two kids, was driving through the intersection this way when he was T-boned, going to his parents' house, who live just around the corner.
I don't remember because I got knocked out myself, but I remember waking up in the ambulance with my daughter. I just break down.
This is 4-year-old Caden. He was secured in a car seat in the back, but on the wrong side, the side where the car was T-boned. His mother was home and got the call about an hour and a half later.
Joe said that I needed to get to the hospital. I said, why? And he said that there was an accident and that they weren't telling him anything about Caden.
There was an officer standing with me most of the time that I was at the hospital, and he did breathalyze me, and then he said that they cleared him to leave the hospital, so then he just left me alone.
Joe says that's because his breath test was 0. While at the hospital, they both got the worst possible news after they were both put in a private room together about little Caden.
They were explaining to us how he was knocked out and that on the way to the hospital, his heart stopped beating and they couldn't get him awake.
There you go, Mama.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's their 2-year-old daughter, Aubrey, who was also in the car in a safety seat on the other side. She was treated and released with only a few scrapes.
I get 2?
Yeah, you get to.
Oh, yay.
Roseville police say the other driver, a 34-year-old man from Detroit, may have been under the influence. His blood draw is sent to state police for confirmation. What would this family say to him?
I have no words.
He needs to be charged with murder and rot in prison. That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, the pain never goes away for a lot of these families, and this corner so close will be a constant reminder about losing Caden here. This family has set up a GoFundMe page. They could use some help with funeral and other expenses. We put that on our website, WXYZ.com. The other driver in this case was released while this serious police investigation continues. Live in Roseville, Jim Kurtzner, 7 Action News.
Unimaginable loss, Jim. Thank you for the live report.